Hi guys, this is the Irish.traveler 353 taking you guys on a little drive. I'm in a place called Dublin, but this is where the kind of people where they live. I'm not driving through the town because I'm taking a shortcut. It's the best way. There's some road works up ahead and they've made it into a one-way system, so this is the way I have to go. Plans of roads over here are not the best. They think they're doing good ideas, but they're actually bad ideas. It's supposed to help us, but it doesn't. This used to be a two-way road. Now it's a bloody mess. I hope they bring back the two-way road, because if you're driving through Dublin main town, it's bad enough for traffic because you got public transport and whatever, and these are kind of like side roads. But anyway, I'm in the area of Dublin, County Dublin. We're about from the city. We're in the suburbs. This would be considered the suburbs of Dublin, South Dublin. But anyway, just come along and have a look at the view of the roads and property houses around here, whatever. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. So I'm heading up to a place to check something out, and thought I'd video it and bring you guys along. As you can see, the lights are a bit slow over here, which is normal. Ireland, England is the same as well, but we're still in lockdown at the moment. They've lifted some restrictions as of yesterday. I don't know what those restrictions are yet, but because I just can't be bothered. They keep changing their minds all the time. England is opening up, but we're not. Still our pubs and clubs and restaurants and gymnasiums, and they're all closed. They say June, but they haven't actually given a date in June when they'll open the bars and restaurants. But are you allowed to sit inside, or do you have to sit outside? And the weather here is not the best, even during the summer months of June, July, August. You could have 2 seasons in one day. Meaning that it could be sunshine in the morning and cold outside, and then the weather just changes just like that. Wind, rain, grey skies. Some of my subscribers would understand this because they live in the UK and have seen this. So it's typical Irish, English weather. Not a lot you can do about it. But there you go. Anyway, some of my subscribers not been to Europe or Ireland, so I figured I'd do a video of a drive. Now there probably won't be much to see because I'm taking a shortcut, because I've had a few things that I had to do this morning and they took longer than expected. So I'm heading up to a place called Carrickmines, still in South County Dublin. And like I said, I'd make a video of my little drive, and hopefully you'll enjoy the video. But anything comes up, I'll mention it. But other than that, if you want to take the time and watch the video, you might see a little bit of Ireland. As you can see, we have a lot of green over here. because of we get a lot of rain here. That's why they called Ireland the Emerald Isle. And as I said just a second ago, the Emerald Isle, it's because we get a lot of rain here, and that's why our grass is so green and our trees are so green, because we don't get hot weather compared to people in the Philippines or in the United Arab Emirates or whatever, because it's very dry and very hot. We don't have that kind of weather here. I think the most I've ever seen it here at 25 Celsius. What's that in Fahrenheit? I don't know. But as this video is going along, I'm actually wearing a jumper because it's cold out. It looks warm out, but I can tell you it's not. Anyway, like I said, maybe not a lot to see or enjoy, because I've done this road many times, and I'm taking a shortcut to where I need to go. So hope you enjoy the trip. This is kind of really one of my first vlogs where I've done a video other than my drone videos of the east coast of Dublin, which is in my list of videos. They're not long, so worth checking out if you like drone videos of the east coast of Dublin. Other than that, this is really my first video vlog. So I hope you're not bored of it. And I'm new to this. I've only been doing this a couple of months. So if you don't mind, bear with me and enjoy the ride. Shouldn't take so long to get to where I need to go. There's an unmarked police car heading somewhere. So he's in some hurry or whatever. There's probably a detective from the police, Irish police, which are called Garda over here. So that Garda are spelled in Irish Garda. Garda. But in regular English terms, police, or in America, cops, whatever you want to say. But over here, you address them by Garda, Garda this, Garda that. But if they say who their name is, but you just call them Garda as a sign of respect. You don't call them officers like they do in the United States or wherever. But anyway, they have kind of lifted some restrictions. We were tied to 5 kilometers away from your home residence, but they lifted that to 20 kilometers. So where I'm going is past the 5 kilometers, so I'm within the distance of 20 kilometers from my home. We're heading towards motorway. Like I said, I'm taking a shortcut because I was delayed in Dublin doing what I had to do there, and then I decided I'd just make a video of it and show you what Ireland kind of looks like a bit for people that haven't seen it. This area is called Cherrywood. As you can see, there's a lot of construction going on. This has been going on for years, but it was stopped for a number of months because of you know what. So some of them are kind of back to work, and I don't think they're totally back, but some people are back to work in the construction. In the hotels, they're still closed. We've been in lockdown since last year, since December. We had 2 lockdowns last year, and I think the first lockdown, after the first lockdown was lifted, we only had a couple of weeks. Bars were open. You could go sit in, but you had to have a meal with your alcohol. You couldn't just go in there, and they gave you kind of like 2 hours maximum, and then you had to leave the premises. So that was a bit of a pain. Then they opened them up again in December for 2 weeks, and then they closed them again. I think it was the 24th of December, and everything's been closed since the 24th of December. Bars, restaurants, hotels, everything basically. People not working in offices, people losing their jobs, businesses going out of business. It's just manic over here compared to a lot of other places which is in the same position. So it's not just in Ireland, it's the whole world. But that's the situation that we're living in. But anyway, like I said, thought I'd bring you along and show you where I'm going and talk in the background. Now this is a motorway, it's called the M50, and this is kind of like a shortcut. There is another way I can go, but it's much longer, and I just don't have the time because I have things to do today. But now that I'm doing the videos now, which is taking me a while, sorry for that, but I just didn't have the equipment to really do it. So as you can see, I'm in a place called Carrick Mines. This place I'm going to, the area is called Carrick Mines, but the actual place I'm going to is Carrick Mines Industrial Estate, which has different businesses, as you'll see in a little bit. Now, I'm quite surprised because I haven't been out driving much. There's a lot more traffic on the roads than I have seen in months. Basically, I've been out before, there was hardly any cars on the road. Like I said, they've lifted some restrictions here, and to be honest with you, there were checkpoints out, police checkpoints out, and they would check your ID and whatever, your driver's license, and find out where you live and whatever. And if you were outside your 5 kilometers, you could possibly get a fine. So, as I said, that's been lifted to 20k, so I'm within the 20k. So that's the story, Rory. So as you can see, this place is called Carrick Mines Park. It's kind of an industrial, commercial area. The company I'm going to, I've been here for a number of years, for as long as I can remember anyway, and I've purchased products here before. So I'm just going up today, check something out and possibly purchase something today, and to see if they have it in stock. I did check last night, it said online that they do have the actual item in stock, so we're going to check it out. As you can see, there's a McDonald's, and there's a Costa Cafe. So just coming in now, and hopefully we can get some parking in here by that I want to go into, and see if we can purchase what I'm looking for. So let's see how we go. So, like I said, I thought I'd bring you along, and I hope you enjoy. I hope you're not bored. Now you can hear the wind. Hear that wind. It's cold, and you do need a jumper, as you can see. So I'm wearing a jumper. Let me just show you. Okay, that's where I'm going to today. DVS sofa experts. We have IKEA. We have Woody's. They're building suppliers. Then we have Next Home and Home Focus. It's 53N. I don't know that company. Halfords and Smiths. And over here we got KFC, McDonald's, Costa. And then we have some other businesses over there. Tic Macs, Harvey Norman's, deals. This is where I am today. So this is where I'm going today. So I'm going to sign off here, and we'll get back to you later. Thank you, and I'll catch you. And if you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up, and if you would like to subscribe, that would be appreciated.